Hi, I'm Tovio Rogers, and I'm the artist on Darkstalkers Felicia #1. Literally, I draw all the time. Like this is like it's been my life since I was a small child, And I'm self-taught and love Capcom properties. Like grew up just devouring like Bengus's work, just like the main visual style for Capcom that I grew up with, and that's all I wanted to do as a kid, and now I get to do it. I was made aware of like Udon's comics when, like most kids do. Like I got into DeviantArt and I just wanted to be part of this crew of artists, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I had no idea someone got paid to work on Capcom comics, and my work wasn't that good, but I kept at it and I kept improving, and eventually I drew so much fan art. And Matt Matt Moreland, he actually like paid attention to it. Like he'd retweet some stuff and he'd reach out and he'd comment. And I like when Udon would host their artists, recruitment things were like I jump on the opportunity, and I got in like maybe 2 books, and then they hosted the Darkstalkers Morgan #1, and Matt's like, "Hey, so you submitted a piece, and why? Like, we're gonna pay you for this piece. You work for Udon." I'm like, "Word? That's like news to me." And after that, he'd just contact me with, "We need you for this," or "We need you for this," and I'd always agree to it because what am I gonna say no? Like I love working on this kind of stuff. Oh, I guess I never really counted the years. It's about 10 plus, maybe. I think I made the commitment to like work as a professional artist, and I quit my 9 to 5 like maybe 2007, 2008, and I just focused on art like wholeheartedly for I gave myself a year. Like if something takes off, then I'll do it full time, and if it doesn't, I'll just keep working at it as a hobby. And it took off immediately. Like people like wanted my work. My work came to be in more and more demand, and I was happy to just like, especially working with freelance people to help try to bring their visions to life. And yeah, it's always just been a thing I wanted to do. Oh, favorite Darkstalker. Before I did this interview, I actually assumed you would ask that, and I was like, oh, it's a toss up because I love Bishamon, like the samurai, and when I was a kid, but I also love Talbane, the werewolf, and obviously Felicia. Like, not for physical reasons, but she's so fun to play and she's so bubbly. And in a game full of like these ferocious monsters, she's like the happy one, and I always like playing her. So yeah, I was like over the moon when they asked me to work on the comic. When I was given, the script, and I'm usually like asked like do a quick layout, like, and usually like my sketches are real messy, so like my process for comic work, because someone else has to be able to read it legibly and sign off on it, I have to be a little bit cleaner. But it's still quickly like I'm given X amount of days to get a layout together, and then after that, and it's like line work, and then on to color. And I work pretty efficiently. I have like this process where I basically fly through it, like coloring, like, and usually if there's no one to sign off on it, I can get stuff done a lot quicker. So I've had to like learn to adjust and work with the higher ups at Udon signing off on stuff first, and which is cool because it actually makes me slow down and put a little bit more attentiveness in my work. Like I pay a little bit more attention to details and lighting than I normally would. Like if I'm working on a comic for myself, like something original, like I'm the only one who has to sign off on it, so my process is quicker. But then I get better results when someone else has, maybe we should try it this way, or rotate this angle, or move this character. I'm like, oh, that's stuff I wouldn't have actually thought about, and it kind of makes my work better, and it actually makes me a better artist. Oh, that's a tough question. I guess as a kid, I always like the dream was either doing something that involved a Capcom property or an SNK property, other stuff that I grew up with, or like anything Marvel. I'm a huge Marvel head too, but um, I guess now as an adult, as I'm older, I would like to work on something original. Like and I would love to like have something original published, like if I get the time. But it seems like I'm always working on something else for someone else, and it's hard to carve out time for my own stuff. And I have to work on it periodically. But yeah, that would be the dream, just to focus on like something of mine and have it like picked up and paid attention to by like a large mass of people. Yeah, hi, this has been Tovio Rogers. You guys don't forget to pick up a copy of Darkstalkers Felicia 1. It's going to be awesome. I worked on it. It had Tim Seeley on writing. It's got a lot of talented people working on it. Grab a copy at your comic shop today.